Welcome to the continuing fix-up adventures of the Home Improvement Show. Grab a notepad and pencil, put a tape in the VCR, and enjoy today's program. Now, here are Joe and Stan.
Hi, and welcome to the Home Improvement Show. I'm Joe Prinn, and today we've got a fascinating new way to build a house that we'd like to show you. With me is Drew McDaniel, the General Manager of Precision Panel Structures here in Eagle, Idaho. Welcome.
Thanks, Joe.
I want you to tell us a little bit about this process of structural panels. What are they?
Well, structural insulated panels have been around for a number of years, since the early 50s. And structural panels are used to build the envelope of a house.
The outer walls.
The outer walls, floors,
okay,
and roof systems. And a structural panel is based upon the same principle as a steel I-beam. Of two strong flanges, which our flanges are wood, plywood, okay, and a web. And in this case,
that's what we've got
we
here.
use styrofoam. That's right. That's right. We laminate at the shop here. We laminate the OSB to the foam, and it's actually a pretty simple process. To begin with, we'll use anybody's architectural drawings, and we'll generate shop drawings like this. Okay. Once the shop drawings are generated, we go through a series of steps to manufacture the panels.
This is a lot simpler than when you see a regular construction drawing.
Well, it is, and it is also the assembly drawings that the builder or the customer uses out on the job site.
Okay, so like here we see W16, that's
right.
A wall panel 16, and here's that panel.
That's right.
Tells the contractor to put it right there.
Right. Normally what you do is you start in a corner and get the first two panels plumb. They take the longest. Once that corner is set, you just move around the foundation or the floor system.
Now, what are the advantages of using a panel like this rather than a stick-framed exterior wall?
Well, one of the first advantages and most obvious when the project begins is a structural insulated panel or prefab home like this is can greatly accelerate your construction time.
Oh.
And this house, for example, we plan on having up in about 3 days, and it's 1,300
Are we going to get to see this house being built?
You bet. You bet. We're going to do that right after we leave here. These are wire chases, and this happens to be the bottom of a wall panel. And the wire chases are 1.5 inches in diameter, and they sit inside the wall 1.5 inches.
So all the electrical lines for the house run through here?
That's right. That's right. Okay. So this would be the wire chase for your outlets. How many on it? And these are the wire chases for your switches. For
the switches, okay.
And there's also a vertical wire
so
chase.
All right.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, this is the bottom.
That's right.
Okay, outlets here, switches there.
That's right. And there's a vertical wire chase every 4 feet all the way around the structure. Now, we can also cut additional wire chases in here for cable TV, alarm systems, telephone, anything you need.
Now, I have never seen a sheet of OSB, oriented strand board, this big.
Oh, it's every manufacturer makes the small panels, the 4x8 sheets, out of this large panel.
Well, what is this? 8 foot?
It's 8 feet wide by 24 feet long, and that's
Holy cow!
It's one of the reasons we can build a house so fast. We can cover a lot of square footage in one set of the panel. Tip it up over the bottom plate or floor panel.
So you can make a panel that's 8 foot wide,
right,
24 feet tall if you had to, and it'll all be in one piece.
Or 24 feet wide and 8 feet tall. So if you have an 8 foot high wall, you can go 24 feet.
What's he doing here? Mixing up paint?
No, that's side stream for the break that's coming up shortly. No, but this is the glue mix, and we use a 2-part glue, a resin with a cross linker, and it's a certain ratio that we have to mix to. And we'll pour the glue in, we'll mix it up, and we'll take it over to the glue machine over here.
Okay, so you just mix it up as you need it.
Right.
Yeah. So what's happening here now, Drew?
Well, once the glue's mixed, we bring it over to the glue machine, and we'll run the test pieces through to make sure that we're getting the proper glue spread on both sides of the foam.
Because you have to cover every square inch of that foam with glue, right?
That's right. We have to cover every square inch, and also we have to have about 25 grams of glue per square foot.
Okay.
Right.
And then this puts it on very evenly so that it's even.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, and then what are they doing over here? They're putting them into a press?
They're putting them into the bag press. And
okay, I wondered how that happened because we didn't see any of the 8 foot by whatever pieces of foam. It's
That's right.
smaller pieces of foam that make up the whole panel.
That's right. All the foam that we order are 4x8 sheets by the thickness that we need for the particular job.
Ooh, we want to stay out of these guys from here. We might be part of that panel.
Glue gets everywhere.
Okay, so here's the top skin. Is that what it's called, a skin or just a panel or what?
Substrate, actually. And
Okay.
we've got a vacuum lift that helps us handle those 8x24 foot sheets.
Oh, yeah.
In this case, these are 8 foot wide, 16 foot high wall panels for this job.
Okay, and the press is all set up with a jig on there, so they just square everything into the
squaring
corner.
This is one of the services that we offer that a lot of panel manufacturers don't, and that is routing out the foam or removing the foam for the predetermined spline system. And again, it helps you assemble the structure faster in the field.
We'll see how that goes together then.
Okay, stand back, starts to fly.
Let her fly. So that creates a spline insert then.
Yeah, spline pocket.
And what do you use for the spline? Oh, it's some more of the
Spline
OSB.
is, just scrap pieces of OSB left over
I
from
see.
production. And these are 3 inches wide, and 1.5 inches goes into this panel. And 1.5 inches goes into the next panel that's meeting this. And in this area, you can run foam. What this eliminates is thermal bridging. If you have a piece of dimensional lumber, like a stick frame house, you have thermal bridging every 16 inches, and that's...
So that improves the insulating value
That's
of this.
right.
What is the insulation value of a wall panel like this compared to the stick frame with a fiberglass bat insulation?
Well, this 6-inch panel has an R value of about 25. And
for a while.
it gets all over. That's one of the reasons we like doing this in the shop, because the job site gets messy. But the 6-inch panel has an R25. The 4-inch panel is an R17, and we can make up to a 12-inch thick panel. We can go thicker if you want.
Wow.
And the foam is the same thickness as in this case, a 2x6. So if we're balloon framing like the 19-foot wall, we'll use a piece of dimensional lumber in here, and that helps wind load capacity.
Sure.
And axial load capacity,
Well,
so downward loading.
It's pretty obvious the increase in energy savings you get from these type of panels, because there's no gaps in it anywhere. It's
right.
one solid, nice, even sheet.
It's like living inside of an igloo cooler.
Yeah.
Once the bag goes over the panels, we'll seal it off on the bottom on this seal, and then we just suck all the air out of it.
So these are vacuum hoses that get hooked up to it?
This is just to let some of the air bleed out, and we have a vacuum pump over here.
Okay.
That
What were all the filler panels that you were putting in? Is that just to keep the bag from tearing?
well, it's to keep the bag from tearing, but also there's so much pressure on this bag that it'll actually crush the edge of this panel. These weren't full 24
oh,
feet.
that's right, and the bag is.
This cart does the 8x24s, and these were 16 foot high, 16 foot long panel. And
So if you wanted to get rid of somebody, stuff them in here and pull the air out, that'd be a good way to do it.
yeah, or preserve them. It's like a big seal meal.
The world's largest seal meal.
Yeah. Well, you know, one of the advantages to this product, and we talked about the accelerated construction time, but the other advantage is the energy savings.
Does it add up?
Oh, yeah, tremendously. You know, a lot of people don't calculate into the cost of owning a house their energy. You know, when they go out to buy a house and figure out what their mortgage payment's going to be, they don't really realize how much it does cost them. If you're building a full panelized house, floors, walls, and roof, you can save up to 60% on your energy costs.
Wow.
Yeah. But we've talked to people that spend $25, $30 a month to heat their house. And a panel house and a stick frame house, you're looking at quite a bit more. So.
Now, and these don't have to be used just for houses. You could build garages out of them, detached garages, farm buildings, warehouses,
We've
anything.
done commercial buildings, additions.
You did some restaurants too, didn't you?
Right, yeah, we're shipping restaurants over to Japan.
To Japan.
Yeah, and the reason they use the product over there, it has great earthquake characteristics. It doesn't rack, and
Boy, that tightened
It
right
accelerates their construction time tremendously. It's very expensive to build in Japan. We ship about 2 restaurants a month over there, so.
Well, this is just so neat. This is one of those techniques that I think when people look at it on the surface,
Right.
they don't understand it, so they might scoff a little bit. But if they spend some time with you and your people learning about it, looking at some of the houses, the benefits are so clear. You know, I think it's going to do really well.
The hardest sell is to the builders.
Yeah.
It's hard to get them to change
the
their
old
ways.
traditional.
Yeah.
You know, a few years ago, people didn't even know what oriented strand board is.
That's right.
And it took a while to overcome that. Now you can't build a house without it. And
Well, engineered products like structural insulated panels are quickly taking over the market, because building a fully panelized house, the full envelope, floors, walls, and roof, you eliminate 70 to 75% of the dimensional lumber required to build a stick frame house.
so it's very environmentally friendly.
That's right.
And
Lumber
contractor friendly if they just learn about
That's
it.
right. Lumber prices are skyrocketing. The quality is going down.
Yeah.
And it's actually taking longer to build a house. And recently, the lumber prices went up so much that it adds about $2,000 to the cost of a stick-built house.
And the other thing too is when we get into winter time, a lot of builders stop because it takes too long to get the
Right.
framework of the house up. Here they could get that outer envelope up in a couple days.
Right. Close it in. You can do all your interior framing, carpet, sheetrock, everything. So.
Well, let's load this on the truck and go out to the job site, change
All right.
clothes, and we'll go out there and watch the homeowner building his house.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks, Drew.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Gonna build me a mountain from a grain of sand. Gonna build me a mountain. I got me a plan. Gonna build me a mountain. I know I can. Gonna build me a mountain with my own 2 hands.
Your home's heating and cooling system could be the cause of your allergy problems. Well, Action Power Vac is the solution. Action Power Vac cleans your ductwork and heating system, leaving it fresh, clean, and dust-free. Your furnace is disassembled, cleaned, and inspected too, and you will breathe better. New homes need Action Power Vac to remove construction dust, and have Action Power Vac clean your dryer vents and your wood stoves or fireplaces while they're at it. Cure the problem. Call Action Power Vac today, 375-2805.
Add value and durability to your home and never have to paint it again. Sounds great, doesn't it? While vinyl or steel siding from Campbell Siding and Windows is the answer. Look at the difference new siding has made on these homes. Yours could be next. Call Campbell's today and schedule your free comprehensive estimate. No matter the weather, new siding, soffits, fascias, and gutters can be installed by our professionals. We even replace your worn-out, energy-wasting windows at the same time. Give your home a new personality. Call Campbell's Siding today.
Of all the ways you can furnish your home, one of the most beautiful ways is with Anderson feature windows and patio doors. Elegant designs bring the warmth of tradition, the comfort of nature. Ordinary furnishings create a look. Anderson windows create an experience.
All right, we're out on the job site here of this new house that's going up, and with me is Wayne Saul. Wayne is the owner of this house, and as you can see on the truck here, these are the panels you saw being made, or some of them. This is what's going into the construction of the house. Wayne, let's go over here and take a look at how it's going.
Okay.
How long have they been at it here today?
They've been at about 2 hours and 15 minutes so far since they started this morning.
And they've got it half done already.
It's close to it, yes.
So now tell us a little bit about this house. What is it going to be? What's the...
Okay, it's 1,800 square feet, and it's going to have 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's my retirement home. We just moved from a large 4-bedroom house, and it's going to have a vaulted or an open plan over the living room.
Cathedral ceiling type?
No, we're going to go
No?
flat ceiling. We're going to go regular engineered trusses, but we're going to have it open, the 2 stories, over the living room.
Now,
portion.
the windows that I see up there, what's that going to be?
That'll be above in the living room.
Okay.
That'll be all open through that section. In the other part, we have a loft. As you can see, the lower walls, that'll be a loft in that section. We'll have 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, the kitchen, dining room, living room downstairs. Upstairs, we have 1 bedroom,
Okay.
walk-in closet, master bath, and a large loft.
Now, I noticed the absence of something going on here, and that's I don't hear a lot of saws going. Everything's just fitting right together.
Well, that's because everything was pre-made at the factory.
Off of the
and
blueprints.
Off the blueprints.
Now, did the factory help you design that house then?
No,
or did you...
I designed the house, and I originally was going to build this house, a stick-built house with
Right.
2x6 construction. And since we wanted to balloon our walls in the living room there, and these are 19 feet tall,
That's tough to get a straight wall
I
that
was
way.
concerned about a straight wall, and I always liked things straight, so I got to looking at this system, and as you can see, we're going to have dead straight walls in
Yeah.
this case. What we do on here is they route out for the dimensional lumber. Now, this is where the fireplace is going to go.
Okay, this is a fireplace.
This is a fireplace, but we have changed our mind on
As everybody does in the process of building
on
a
the height
house.
of the fireplace. Originally, I was going to have it right on flat, and we decided, no, we want to raise up a foot or 2. So we didn't put in our dimensional lumber here, and what we're going to do is we will cut up and enlarge the opening so we can place the fireplace a
See, and
little higher.
with this system, that's not a problem. If
Yeah,
you want to
we
make
just take a
something
beam saw,
bigger,
cut it straight up, and then we take a hot wire and just cut out the foam, and I can move anywhere I want to. If I wanted to put it up here, I could just cut this out, move that down, foam it in place, and make changes.
well, as we noted earlier, this must just be a sheetrocker's dream later, because he can attach that sheetrock to anywhere on the inside of this house,
Well, I
and you don't have to worry about hitting studs.
Yeah, I talked to the sheetrocker, and he has done a couple of these houses when he was in Florida, and he's going to go with 54-inch wide sheetrock and just put it up, and the screws will go anywhere. Actually, it would be a little bit nicer even if they just glued it on, but that's a little
Right.
slower, so they will use the screws,
Right.
but they don't have to worry about that. As you can see on the windows, there's no headers or anything. All this is routed out, dimensional lumber, it's just framed in. So this is ready for the window to go in here. This will be a 1650 window to slide
And
right
everything
in.
is just perfectly straight and
Right.
clean and solid. So how do they know where each one of these pieces of this puzzle goes?
Well, this plan here, the layout is prepared by an architect,
Okay.
and he's taken this from my original drawings or
Right.
plans that I had drawn by another architect, and he lays out the panels according to how they'll fit in different sizes. The largest panel that can be made is an 8 by 24 foot.
In one piece, 8
In
foot,
one piece.
8 foot by 24 feet.
And in this case, since I'm doing 9-foot ceilings, I have to turn them on the end, and I can only go 8 foot wide.
Right.
And in this case, we've got a 19-foot
All the way up.
and we can go 8 feet wide.
So what I'm looking at here, that's this section of panels
This
right here.
section- This is one section here. This is number 2 panel. These are all separate panels.
Okay, and then I see the joint here. That's that joint. Okay, that's that line there.
That's that line
here.
right there,
And this one is here.
and that's here.
Okay, so there's another panel that's going to be set on top
this
of here.
panel right here, and that's the second floor, and this is 9 foot. So this portion is open, that portion goes into the 9-foot ceiling.
So how do we get that panel up on top of there? Is that this crane?
No, we will. We'll come back and do this after I get my second floor
Oh, sure. You
deck
got to put
framed
the.
in.
All right.
Right.
All
I
right.
got to frame
that makes
the
sense.
interior framing, put the second deck on, then they'll come back and we'll tip it up just the same way we're doing this here.
Okay. Well, we're going to watch the contractors do a little bit of the work on this house and putting up some of the panels
Okay.
and how they make the attachments. I especially want to watch this corner going up. explain to us a little bit what's going on here with this corner, what he's doing.
Okay, on the corners, on the outer skin is what we call a flyby, and this will extend out, but what he's doing here is putting in these 8-inch screws that will go through this wall here into the dimensional lumber on the other, securing it together.
Right, because we saw that piece of 2x6 on the inside there. That's where these screws are going into.
And then, of course, they put adhesive on all joints and everything that goes together, so it's...
well, that corner is just absolutely tight and clean.
And square.
And square, yeah. Well, and even look at the joint where it's sitting along the bottom. It's nice and tight. There's no gaps down there.
This is one of the things that sold me on this system is not only does it have an R25 insulation factor on the thing, but there's a lack of air infiltration here, so it's just going to be an extremely tight envelope when we're done.
You're going to have to make sure you have good bathroom ventilators, laundry room ventilators for air exchange. And the new code requires that those ventilators do kick on a little bit each day to change the air over in the house.
As I found out. In fact, if you use this system and you use the floor system and the walls and a ceiling, you do have such a tight envelope, you have to have a mechanical air exchange, or it's too tight.
So down here along the bottom where this wall was tipped up to, they're just running 2x6s right on top of the decking, and then that provides the platform that this sits into.
Right, that's just the base plate.
Okay.
Helpful advice, come to Coast to Coast. We specialize in neighborly service because we care about our community and the people in it, especially our customers. You'll find a friend who knows how to do it right at Coast to Coast.
Coast to coast, know how. Gonna build me a mountain from a grain of sand. Gonna build me a mountain. I got me a plan. Gonna build me a mountain. I know I can. Gonna build me a mountain with my own 2 hands.
If you're building a new home or commercial building, you should visit Precision Panel Structures in Eagle. See firsthand an exciting alternative to conventional building using structural insulated panels. Precision panels use 70% less lumber and are environmentally friendly. Precision panels are a time-proven method to increase the strength, energy efficiency, speed, and quality of construction. Bring your building plans in and let Precision Panel help design your dream home or commercial building. And don't forget to ask about the lifetime structural warranty.
Why settle for less than a Beam built-in vacuum system for your home? Beam means more power to pick up deep down dirt on any surface, everywhere in your home. The all-steel heavy-duty power unit is mounted away from the living area, maintenance-free and guaranteed for a lifetime of trouble-free operation. Installs quickly and easily in any new or existing home. So why lug a vacuum? Plug in a Beam.
Call Coltrane Central Vacuum Systems for a free estimate. Here, I'll tell you, it's only been, a couple weeks, and they've got the house pretty much rocked out.
Yeah, we talked about the accelerated construction time, getting the envelope built.
Yeah.
And they spent a couple of days on the walls of this house. We did some balloon frame on these tall walls.
Now, the interior walls, they were just the traditional construction technique. It's the outside that's special.
Right. Yeah. Your electrical and your plumbing mostly will run through your exterior walls. We can do plumbing vent chases in your exterior walls, through the foam.
Yeah.
But one other advantage to using panels is the sheetrocking even goes faster. Much easier to sheetrock a house like this where you don't have to find, at least on your exterior walls, you don't have to find those studs.
You don't have to find any studs. You can do anything you want.
Yeah, so.
Boy, and when people come to hang a picture or put on a towel bar or put some shelving up, anywhere they want on the outside
all your
walls.
curtains are going on your exterior walls, so your curtain rods will.
That's right. You don't need window blocks put in or anything.
That's right. Right into your the OSB. So.
Well, I know Wayne's really going to enjoy his house, and I think
Yeah.
it's going to be a nice, tight, energy-efficient house, and very quiet in here. Even though it's a construction site now, when we get carpeting down and that, it's going to be a really quiet, solid house.
It will be.
All right. Well, that wraps it up for this edition of the Home Improvement Show. Hope you learned a few things here today. I know I sure did.
Great.
Wonderful product. If you've got any questions about this type of a house structure, you can reach Drew McDaniel at Precision Panel Structures. What's the phone number?
It's 939-2610, and we're in Eagle. And if you're interested, you're more than welcome to stop by.
They can explore the new roads coming in and out of Eagle right now.
That's right.
We'll see you next time here on the Home Improvement Show. For Stan Mackey, I'm Joe Prin. See you next time. If you are building a new home or commercial building, you should visit Precision Panel Structures in Eagle. See firsthand an exciting alternative to conventional building using structural insulated panels. Precision panels use 70% less lumber and are environmentally friendly. Precision panels are a time-proven method to increase the strength, energy efficiency, speed, and quality of construction. Bring your building plans in and let Precision Panel help design your dream home or commercial building. And don't forget to ask about the lifetime structural warranty.
The Home Improvement Show would like to thank our sponsors. If you would like information on becoming a sponsor of the Home Improvement Show, call Joe at 939-7797.